Good morning, welcome. Today we're going to be discussing question number 3 from the lesson We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Are Together. So let us begin with the question. First, let's understand the question. The question says, describe the shifts in the narration of the events as indicated in the 3 sections of the text. Give a subtitle to each section. So they have asked us to, first of all, break the lesson into 3 and then give each a heading. And what do you have to break it on? The bases. The bases are the change of the way the story is narrated. It says, describe the shifts in the narration of the events as indicated in the 3 sections of the text. So let us begin. The first section can be named Beginning of the Round the World Voyage. The first section was cheerful and full of hope as the family began their planned voyage, just like the one done 200 years ago by Captain James Cook. They had perfected their seafaring skills for 16 years. They had been practicing for 16 years. And they built a ship, Wave Walker, which was the name of the ship, professionally, which was a 23 meters long, 30-ton wooden-hulled ship. So a little bit of description of the ship, how they had worked on getting it ready, and how much time they had put in to be ready for that. They celebrated Christmas on the ship despite the bad weather. Now this is the turning point of the first section where it changes to problems coming in. Before that they were having a very nice sailing time and there was no issues as such which could not be solved. And there was nothing life-threatening. Then we come to the second section. The second section can be named The Struggle with the Big Attack, the first attack that took place. This section changed from cheerful to intense. There was a lot of intense, emotional activity and of course the physical danger. So the ant went up from cheerful to intensely dangerous. The family was under great pressure to survive the oncoming waves and bad weather conditions. A giant wave created chaos and the ship was about to overturn. So if you remember, it was almost falling to its side and then it straightened itself up due to a wave. The narrator was thrown off into the water and he almost drowned and got injured. We have done this yesterday. Along with 2 hired crewmen, the narrator pumped out the water from the ship for a continuous 36 hours. He also tried repairing the parts of the ship. Remember, he covered those gaping holes so that the water would diverge and go to another side. He almost lost his hope and believed they would die, but his children were fearless and courageous enough, which gave him the determination to fight back. So this is what you're going to do today. The third section can be named Victory, because this is the end of the lesson and it talks about how they overcame all the odds and they were victorious in reaching land safely. With the support of his children, the narrator kept trying to save the ship in order to reach the 2 small islands, Isle Amsterdam. They finally reached the destination and got help from the inhabitants of the island. His son called him the best daddy and the best captain. So it ends on an optimistic note where everything slowly becomes fine. It doesn't become fine instantly because the children are injured and the ship has really suffered, but they are safe and they can get help. So here we finish the third section. This is how a question can be asked regarding the entire lesson, and it is imperative that you people read the lessons again and again, read the poems again and again, so that everything is clear as a picture in your mind when you are thinking or trying to understand the lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.